ABAP list viewer.
Okay.
And it has more convenient way and more functionalities when compared to classical reporting.
Yeah.
Here what SAP has done is SAP has given us a few function modules, and SAP has taken care of displaying the data. So when you are trying to create a report, you get the data, whatever the data you get it into internal table, SAP will take care of displaying part. So SAP has two function module called as reuse ALV list display, and one more is reuse ALV grid display. So these are the two function modules which you need to remember.
Yeah.
So these two function modules are used to display output of your program.
Okay.
So now let us log in into the system and try to look into these function modules. I will go to AC38, create jet contest 15. This is an ALV report, so I will also give ALV1.
Yeah.
So I am creating a normal program, but inside the program I am going to call the function module.
Yeah.
So in this program, the scenario what we are looking is we are trying to get the data from the table, but all the fields. So maybe I will write down here. What it is doing it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, it created the program. So here, what I'll do is in this program, what we are going to learn is displaying data of a single table, but all the fields through L. So I'm trying to get data from single database table. It may be MARA, it may be MARC, it may be MARD or whatever. I will get the data from only one table and I'll get all the fields of the table. If the table has 200 fields, all the 200 fields I'll get it, and then I'll display the data. So that scenario we are looking now. So I'll take down some table data data itab table of LIKP or something. So here I'll say startup selection, perform get data, double click on this. I'm creating a subroutine to get some deliveries.
Yeah.
So just get the data from the table and call the function module. That's it.
Okay.
I will not do anything else.
Okay.
But let us do it. So here I will write select all the fields from LIKP table and put it into an internal table. Internal table name is itab, where based on some delivery creation data or something, I'll take one of the field which is available in this LIKP to filter the data.
What is it? Where?
So maybe where based on some condition I'm going to take.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe we'll take based on shipping point, for example, or based on sales.
Give shipping point.
Just TDL. Okay. Right. So here I have written the.
Yeah.
I got the data basically now, right? So after getting the data, I'll say perform display data. If it is a classical report, what we use it to do is we use it to do several loops, writes inside that vertical line, horizontal line, all these things we used to do. But now here, what I'll do is So I will go to the pattern. I'll call the function module reuse LV list display. So this function module has some parameters. So we already got the data into this internal table, right? So this is the internal table which is already available for us.
Yeah.
So this internal table iTab, I will just give it to, I'll just give this internal table to this reuse LV list display. There is something called tables t underscore out tab. I will provide this internal table to the function module t underscore out tab.
But why is under importing?
And one more thing is,
It should be export, right? It should be export. ITAB should be exported to that this thing.
no, tables is a little bit old obsolete parameter we discussed, right? But tables can do both exporting and importing. So you can export the data as well as you can import the data.
No, correct.
In this scenario, we are exporting the data.
Correct, but where it is coming under export? How do we know you are exporting?
See, the thing is here, whatever you are sending from the program, that you are exporting to the function module.
No, there will be two different things, right? One
rule.
is import, other one is export, right? Importing, exporting. There are two headings under this function model, correct? So this table should come under exporting. Am I right? Now, if you scroll up, see line number 76 shows importing, correct?
See,
if you scroll up, there will be something called importing.
Line number 76 is importing, right?
Importing, correct. Before that,
so under this importing, these two are there. You are importing these two.
Okay. Oh, tables is not under that. Okay.
Okay. So here there is something called exporting. You are exporting all these things to the function module.
No, your screen is not moving.
Okay. So you are exporting all these parameters to the function module.
No,
and here there is exporting. That means my screen is not visible.
It's not moving. It's stuck.
And your voice is breaking.
The screen is not moving, is it? Can you just try to move it now? I don't know. It's not moving. Yeah, I can see the cursor now. Can you scroll up?
Yeah. So now you can see that.
No, it's not scrolling. Yeah. It came up now. Exporting.
This is exporting.
Yeah, you're there in that exporting.
Okay.
Right?
So
correct.
exporting all these things we can export. And similarly, this is importing.
Correct. This table we are not exporting.
Table means we are exporting something, and in case inside the function module there is a code to change, it will change and send it back. So we are exporting as well as importing. So the thing is, we are sending some table to the function module.
Okay.
So in case function module will change that, you will receive back the changed internal table. If the function module doesn't change it, you just utilize it and you just display that, let it be. But in case function module can change it, that's what the table significance. Tables are changing parameter significance.
Okay.
But in this scenario, in this function module, SAP is not changing anything inside the function module. Inside the function module, they are just written a code to get the data and just to display the output.
Okay.
They are not changing anything. They are not changing anything inside this item. So, in our context, right now we are sending the data. So let what SAP will do, but SAP is not doing, like SAP is not changing anything, just displaying that. That's it.
Okay.
So then there is something here on exporting parameter. There is something here called I__ structure name. So we need to provide the structure name of the internal table. So this internal table iTab, how it is declared? You can see that internal table is declared with structure LIKP. This is the structure. We are using structure of LIKP.
Yeah.
So I will provide the structure here in single quote. So we need to provide the structure. So based on this structure, inside the function module, SAP has written the code to get the field names, to put the fields in an order, which order the field should be displayed, what are all the field headings, how much length, how much width should each column have. So all these things will be decided based on this structure what you provide here.
Okay.
Okay, so then let us activate this. Execute. Take any shipping point. So now let us see the output.
Yeah.
So your output is ready. So no need to do any formatting. No need to provide headings and so on.
Yeah.
So output is ready, right?
Yeah.
So and similarly, what we can do is we can also make use of reuse LV grid display. Kanan, give me a second.
Sure.
Right. So now what I have done is instead of list display, I have changed it to grid display.
Yeah.
Let us see what will happen. So here is VSTL I am giving as an input. Now output appears something like this.
Yeah. Okay.
This is reuse LV grid.
Yeah.
The advantage of a grid display is you have the width is flexible. You can increase the column width, decrease the column width. So that is one advantage.
Yeah.
And for example, for each delivery number, you wanted to look at into the shift party. Then what you can do is you can drag and drop this shift party column next to your delivery, so that it is easy. So that is one another advantage of this reuse LV grid display. But list display doesn't have such ability.
Yeah.
And here is a print preview, and when you click on a print preview, it will appear like list display. And when you schedule this program in a background, for example, so always list display will appear. Grid display will not. This is a list display.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you display the when you schedule the program in a background job, what happens is always list display will be visible. Grid display will not be visible in background job.
Yeah.
For example,
Yeah.
now say I will schedule this program.
Yes.
You got it right? What I'm
saying?
saying?
I got.
So, yeah. Then now, so what we learned in this program.
Show me the program from the beginning once again. I just want to know how it is written. Okay.
Yeah.
Data parameter, startup selection. Okay. Can you scroll down? Form. Okay. Get data. Then scroll down. Okay. Get display data. Okay. So just within display data, we have called up the function model. Nothing more. Okay.
So for this function module, we provided the internal table which has the data and the structure of the internal table.
Yeah. All right.
That's it. Huh?
Yeah. Clear.
So now we will go to the second scenario. Maybe I'll copy this program, create one more program.
Yeah.
In this program, we are going to display data of
multiple
database tables with selected fields. So here previously in the previous program what we have done is we kept here star. Because of the star we are getting all the fields.
Yeah.
But now in this program I am going to provide only a particular field.
Yeah.
So say for example I want to give types begin of ty underscore delivery. So first field is VBELN, type LIKP hyphen VBELN, then VSTYP, VSTEL also, VSTEL type LIKP hyphen VSTL. Then I want an item POSNR type LIPS hyphen POSNR and MATNR type LIPS hyphen MATNR. And in case if you want some other fields also you can add it into the same structure. I will say ty underscore del. So I have declared a structure. Let me take one more field KUNAG. I think this is a pair LIKP or shipped party or sold party. I didn't remember. Let me check it. KUNAG. So let us see what is this.
That's not sold party. KUNR.
Okay. It is a sold party. Yes. So
sold party.
Do I have a ship to party? I have. I'll take ship to party otherwise because it's a delivery. I'll give importance to KUNR. I'll say.
Yeah.
Right. So now I have a structure which has fields from two tables. I'll go to the get data statement, and here my internal table. My internal table also I should change a little bit because of the structure which I declared. ty underscore del. So my internal table has only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. So in the get data, I'll say I wanted to get VBELN, VSTL KUNNR, POSNR, MATNR from LIKP as A, inner join LIPS as B on A tilde VBELN equal to B tilde VBELN, put it into internal table I tab where shipping point is given in the parameter. So my select query is changed like this, but Veblen, that means the delivery is available in both the tables, so I will bring it from table A. Save it. Check it. So now everything looks fine. I got the data, selected fields. Selected fields of the data I got. I got it. I put it into internal table iTab
Yeah.
based on
No,
some
the
selection
selection
screen. So
from
now my
LAKPS.
display part.
Okay, LAKPS. No,
There
LAKPS.
are two tables, right? So
Okay, LAKP as A, inner join, LAPS as B. Okay, on A VBLN equal to B. Okay, okay.
so
Into table like that. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
okay. So this is how I join two tables. Then once I join the two tables, I'll get the total data into this iTab. Once I get the data into this internal table item, then I'm giving this to use LV display here. So what is the structure with which item is declared?
CY underscore D.
So let us give the structure and see what happens. So now the program throws an error saying that, boss, I cannot recognize T by DL.
Okay.
So now we will get error. We should give an it should give an error, field catalog not found, or it's a dumping C. No
Oh,
field catalog available C. Okay. Field catalog
okay.
means what? Field catalog means the field properties
Yeah,
such as field headings, field column, which column the field should appear first,
yeah.
which should appear second. So all these field properties are not there because of the structure which we locally defined. Okay, so here we define the structure T by DL locally. So this function module doesn't accept structures which are locally defined. You should define the
Okay.
structure in S11. So what
Okay.
you need to do is go to S11, create one structure.
Okay.
So I'll go here, ZALV underscore del, click on create a structure. So delivery ALV report structure or something, give some heading, VBELN, type VBELN underscore VL, I think. Let me check. So this is the delivery. Then VSTEL, VSTEL, and then KUNNR. It gives a customer number, but I want actual data element of the KUNNR. Let me see the data element of KUNNR. This is KUNWE.
Kunle.
Ship to party is KUNWE. Then PUSNR. Then MATNR. I created a structure. Activate this structure now. So now I'll go here, execute on this. So sorry, I have created a structure. Nothing, I have not used that structure, right? So I will utilize the structure over here. Then activate this program. and execute. So this is how you are getting the output.
Okay.
With the selected fields from different tables, you are getting the data from different tables.
Yeah.
Right. So then I wanted to add one more currency quantity field over here, so that when we go to the next example, it will be easy to show you how can we sum up the currency and quantity field. So here, I think in LIPS we have a quantity field. So let me take that. FKIMG and MEINS.
Okay.
I'll take this. And whenever I have this kind of currency quantity fields, do remember we always need to provide this reference. Okay, so in our structure we need to always give a reference. For example, I'll declare my local structure, then it's not a problem. So I'll say type LIKP hyphen LFIMG, comma MEINS type this is LIPS, right? So I should give top also LIPS hyphen MEINS. In the select query also I should add LFIMG MEINS. Similarly, in the structure, whatever I declared, in that structure also I should add these things.
So we should have both internal as well as external structure. Both is required, is it?
Not required. Once you create the external structure, once you have this, what you can do is you can completely eliminate this.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can provide the structure, whatever you create and that can be done.
Okay.
So now we have the external structure. When we have a currency quantity fields in a SE11 structure, we should provide a reference over here. So this is a reference table and field. So we should provide the reference. I will say for this units, that means for this quantity, look into this particular units. So save it, click it, and activate it. So if you don't give that reference field for currency and quantity, that means the units where you look in, so it will give an error basically. So now my structure is active, so now I can execute this program. So now, why I'm not getting this currency quantity? I should get, right? Still material I'm getting. LFIMG mains from LIKP, LIPS. I should look into the structure. Basically, my structure got activated or not. This structure is active. Let me try once again. Let us see where is the problem in debugging done. /h execute. It is fine. Somebody activated some. No, because somebody activated system debugging before loading the ABAP editor. It is going to some place and then coming to the ABAP editor.
Okay.
So then you got some fields. You got that into the internal table ITAB. So let us see. ITAB has 7 fields. You can see that LFIMG, MEINS, both are there in this internal table.
Yeah.
That looks fine. But when I go to the perform display data, it has ZELV del. This is the structure name. An internal table has 7 columns. So ideally it should display all the 7 columns. ZELV del has 7 fields.
Yeah.
Right, so let us execute. No, it is still displaying.
Why?
Generally, it's not a case to log off and log in, but here I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah.
Yes, it is coming now. That is the structure is not properly activated or something, but you are getting this delivery and units, quantity and units also now got displayed. So
Only thing is I'm just trying
what
to
do you
understand. In that internal table, why you gave that reference field, whatever it is, reference table you gave, no?
where
While declaring the external table, external structure.
so let me go there. For currency and quantity field you are asking?
Yeah. What is it? Why did you give this reference to
So
ZLV, Del and MEINS?
the thing is, you are saying that in case if you want units for this delivery quantity, go to this particular structure and look into this particular field.
No, I'm not getting it.
So if I don't
LFIMG is what? LFIMG is for that is actual delivery quantity, correct?
quantity, but how much quantity means you say 10. 10 means it's a pieces or kgs or what it is, units. You need
Okay.
units also, right?
Yeah,
So if you want units, go to that particular reference table and look into the particular field, MEINS. So that's what it says. So every time when you declare a currency and quantity fields, you should also tell where is the respective units you are providing.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what currency and quantity fields.
No, but here what it does in the same structure, it is checking what is there in the mains, isn't it? MEINS.
Yes, so in the same structure, MEINS, I am giving as a reference unit field for this quantity. If I want to check the units, I'll look into this field. But you may be giving some other structure, some other field also, which is there in some other structure. That is also you can do. For example, sometimes what happens is you have a pricing on the header level. Header level you have a units and the item pricing will take the same units. So in that case, you refer to the header table structure and unit field in the item table. Still you are in confusion?
No, I'm just thinking.
For example, I'll go to LIPS table. This is the delivery item table. That means if you go to VF0, not VL03 and transaction, item level you are providing some details, assume, and you are giving some quantity. I'm not sure whether you will give in the same place the units, but okay, here in this case, LIPS, in the LIPS itself you have some other fields, some other field where you can maintain the unit. But sometimes what happens is, maybe for example I'll take you to /n FB60 or something. In such cases, only header level there is an option to provide the units. On the item level, you don't have an option to provide the unit, so it will take the unit from the header structure.
Okay.
So then you are saying that whatever the item price I am providing, so for that consider the header structure. See here you are there, are there. It is on the header level. In the item level, I will not give amount in document currency. That means what? Document currency means I will refer to this particular, which is available on the header level.
Okay.
But that is what technically you are saying the same.
But at least here the tables are two different tables we are referring to, correct?
Yes.
Here it will be header level table is different, item level is different. But in that structure is the same, only one structure we have got.
Say for example, you have a gross weight, net weight, and something else.
Okay.
So I don't know whether you refer to the same unit for everything or different units. So that's why for each and every currency and quantity field, we must specify a reference field. Okay, even though if it is the same structure.
Okay.
Okay. So that's how it is defined. Right. So now, like you got it right. So now, how to display the data from 2 or 3, whatever different tables, you get the data into table, and then you are using just this reuse LV grid display to display it.
Yeah.
Then now I will tell you an alternate way without giving this structure.
No,
is there any other way?
One more thing. I just want to ask, because yesterday's report, which has lot of events, correct? In debugging, I want to know how to go to that particular event while doing the debugging.
Now, what you do is go to the yesterday's report.
Okay.
And put a breakpoint at each and every event and try to observe when that event is triggering. What I'm going to say is, go to this report.
Okay.
Scroll down to the events, right? So here put a breakpoint at 39.
Okay.
Put a breakpoint at 42. Put a breakpoint at 45. Like this, for every event, put a breakpoint.
Okay.
Now click on execute.
Okay.
So when you execute, that means debugger is already started. See where it is going. So that means when you start the report, some event is triggering. Which event is triggering? Initialization event is triggering. So now that means when you execute any report.
No. Where is the cursor now? Where is the debugging point now?
Line number 39. You can see an yellow cursor, right?
No, I don't see anything.
You can't. Maybe it is taking some time, I think. Now can you see the debugger screen?
Yeah, debugger screen I can see, but I don't see that yellow mark under 39. I mean, your cursor is there in 39, I can see, but where is the yellow mark? I don't see.
No. Here on the red dot. On the red dot.
Okay, on the red. Okay, there's yes. Okay.
So that means the yellow color arrow mark is there at line number 39, which means that even before displaying the screen, selection screen to you, this initialization is triggering.
Okay. Can you go to the, can you execute now? F5?
So if you want to go inside the subroutine, F5. So you are inside the subroutine. So before displaying the selection screen, you are putting 1000 into the works and 001 into MATKL. And in the select option, BU KRS, you are putting 1000.
Yeah.
So,
and
then coming out. So is there any other event which is triggering before initialization? At selection screen, output is also triggering before initialization. Go inside that, you perform this, and then the loop will go several times because you have several parameters on the selection screen. So then come out of this, F7 I clicked so that it came out immediately. Then your selection screen will appear now. So this is going to the system debugging because somebody switched on the system debugging. So come out of this F7, F7. So it will come out of that system debugging and it will display the selection screen to you. So now selection screen is displayed. So now once the selection screen is displayed, you provide some input, press enter. Once again it is going. Where it is going, you can see at selection screen is the event.
Yeah. Okay.
So like that, what I would suggest is put a breakpoint at each and every event, then execute the report as usual, as your normal process.
Okay.
Then you can understand which event will trigger at what point of time. So that you can later exactly put the breakpoint at that particular time. So later what happens is you will get some expertise like, okay, before displaying the selection screen, initialization will trigger where these parameters will be filled. So you will go there and put a breakpoint. So once you practice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So right. So now where are we? We were in the other program wherein I'm trying to give you some other alternate way. To display the ALV report without creating the structure. Not this program. So, go back. I'll copy this program, LV3. Right, Kanan, I don't want to use this I underscore structure name.
Okay.
So basically, if I don't want to use the I underscore structure name, I might be using this local structure and here also local structure. So there is no relation now between the structure which we created in S11 and the current program what we are doing. Okay, so now we don't know who is that JED ALV del structure. So this program is not aware of that structure. So now what we will do is we have commented this I underscore structure name. Right?
Yeah.
So what else? Like, what is the impact of commenting this? That means this program doesn't know the fields which are available inside the internal table. Their respect to column headings, their respect to size and all. So they don't like this. SAP function module doesn't know that. But SAP has an alternate option given to you. You can fill this internal table, IT field cat. There is internal table called IT field cat. You can fill this and you can pass this to the same function module. If you are able to fill every column field length, every column field description, so that will be displayed in your report. So this is an alternate option. Okay. So what you need to provide? You need to provide IT field cat to this function module. Okay. But what is the IT field cat? IT field cat, how they have declared? IT field catalog is a type what? It's a type MARA or a type MARD or something else. How do we know? We can come to know that if you open this function module inside SE37. Double click on the function module, go inside SE37.
Okay.
And see how SAP declared this internal table. So in the importing tab, you can see this IT field cat. How SAP declared this? SAP declared this with a structure sys underscore t underscore field cat ALV.
Okay.
And this is not a structure. In fact, this is a table type. So do you remember we were discussing about a table type? A table type is something like multi lines, but it doesn't have a memory. So if I double click on this, you can see the syntax of this types. The syntax is beginning with the types.
Okay.
some name, type, a structure. Occurs is always indicating the memory allocated to the internal table body.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is the table type. Because of this is the table type, whatever you see here, IT field catalog becomes an internal table.
Okay.
So I will also declare a similar. I will take the reference of this table type. Go back to my program and declare a similar internal table here. So what I'll do is I'll declare an internal table, data, a local internal table, lt underscore fcat type slice underscore t underscore fieldcat underscore alv. So this list underscore t underscore fieldcat alv is a table type, because of which this is an internal table.
Okay.
If it is a structure, this will be a work area.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I will also declare one work area, data ls underscore fcat type. So let us see this table type is declared with which structure. Double click on this table type and see with which structure it been declared. So this is my table type. The table type has been declared with this structure. So this is a structure for my table type. So copy this structure, utilize this structure to declare the work area. So now you have an internal table, you have a work area. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to fill the properties of all the fields into this internal table and provide this internal table to IT field catalog. Your function module has something called as IT field catalog. So for this internal table, I am passing one more internal table. This internal table we need to fill all the field related column headings, column sizes, everything we need to fill in this internal table. So now I am going to fill the internal table. How should I fill? If I want to fill the internal table, there is no direct way. Always we need to fill the work area and append work area to the internal table. So I will say ls underscore fcat hyphen. It has a field called column number. I'll put equal to 1. How do I know that this has a column 1? How do I know there is a field in this work area? How do I know this? There is a field like this. Go inside this structure. Inside the structure, you can see those fields, whatever I am giving here. So inside this structure, you can see there are two includes. I will go to the first include. Inside the first include, again there are two includes. Go into the first include. So here you can see row position, column position, and field name is there. And in case if you want to put some icon, you can give an icon to that. You can make it as a checkbox. There are many properties are there, many fields are there. You can utilize all these fields now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize call underscore pos. That is column position, first column. What is the first field you want to see in the output? I want to see first field as Veblen. So this is the Veblen I wanted to going to say as first field. So I will give here field name equal to VBELN, but put it in capital letters and single quotes. Then we need to provide the heading for this column. So I will say cell text underscore m. Let's see, the thing is what we are doing is in our internal, what is your final internal table which you are going to display? ITab, right?
Yeah.
finally you want to display the iTab.
Yeah.
iTab has several columns.
Yeah.
iTab has several fields.
Yeah.
For each and every field, we are saying this is your column position, this is your field name, this is your column heading, and so on.
Yeah.
So for, in my iTab, what is the first field? In my iTab, the first field is Veblen. For this Veblen, what is the column position in the output? I want to display the Veblen in first position. In case if you want to display it in a second position, you can put it over here too.
Okay. Okay.
In the output, when you are displaying here too,
Yeah.
the column position if you put here too, then Veblen will go and take the second column.
Okay.
Okay. Then what is the text you are going to put for that column? So you have a Veblen columns. For that I'll give del number. So I'll give delivery number as a heading for the column. And how much width you want to give for this? I wanted to give output length. Say I'll allocate some 15 spaces for this.
The field name.
To display the.
What is the difference between that second and third line? Right now? 64 and 65. What is the difference? 64 what 64 does and what 65 does?
64 is the technical name of the column.
Okay.
And 65 is the actual heading which will appear on the column.
So what you are saying is wherever you find VBLN, display it as a delivery number. Is it what we are trying to say?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I will append this work area ls fcat, put it into and put this into table, internal table. What we declared is LTFcat. So then clear this work area. So we filled the internal table field cat with only one field relevant properties. So provide this internal table to your reuse LV grid display. We already provided the internal table to reuse LV grid display, right? So let me show you what is happening now. So see what happens now. Del num is coming.
Yeah. Okay.
Only this is coming.
Yeah.
What about the other? Your internal table iTab has 7 fields, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
7 are not coming. So your internal table has 7 fields.
Yeah.
But the field you have given the properties for only the first field. You have told that Veblen should be displayed as a first column.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Veblen should be having delivery number as a heading. It should have an output length of 15.
Yeah.
So now same you do the same for the second column also. Okay. What do you want to display the second column? I want to display second column as VSTL.
Okay.
And what does that VSTL means? Shipping point. How much column width you want to give for that? Maybe 15 characters again. So say check activate now and execute. Sorry, it will not display any data. So now you can see the shipping point is coming blank over here because I have not given any shipping point. If I give here shipping point, then it could display the data. Corresponding shipping point over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So now, what next? So I'm displaying 2 fields. Like this, you fill the properties for all the fields. Third field, fourth field, fifth field, sixth field, seventh field. I have 7 fields. So I have 1, 2. This is the third field. Third field. What I'm going to display is Kunar, Posner, MATNR, okay. KUNNR. Fourth field should be POSNR. Fifth field should be MATNR. Sixth one should be FKIMG. And seventh field should be MEINS. Just wanted to look, seventh field is MEINS, right? So I have given all the fields. Kunar means ship to party.
Yeah.
Then ship, this POSNR means delivery item. This is material number. This is quantity. And this is units. So now I filled all the properties. And for units and all will not take 15 character length, right? So per unit, I think I can give only some 7-8 characters length. And here FKMG quantity, let it be there. Material will take more space, so I should give some 25 characters. Posner 10, I think is okay. So then Kunar ship to party, if I give 10 characters, I think it's okay. Then shipping point also 10 characters, I think it's okay. So done. Now let us execute this.
Yeah.
So now you are getting the output, right? So but there is some small problem. The actual quantity, material number and actual quantity both are coming as same.
Yeah.
So why? Because see here in the field catalog, what you have done is fifth column is MATNR, sixth column is FKIMG, seventh column is MEINS, FKIMG, but that is same, right? So correctly only we have given. Here this is coming as actual quantity, but the values are not coming here.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is not FKIMG, it is LFIMG. Yeah? So I have given, I made a mistake. This is LFIMG, so I should give here not FKIMG. Here I should give LFIMG.
But what is FKIMG? Is it a material?
FKIMG also quantity, I think, but that is a different quantity. Let us go to LFES table to see what is that.
But why material displayed there?
Because you have not given any quantity, so it sometimes there may be something wrong inside your SAP function module. So in case you have not given a proper name, it is taking the preceding value. So this is LFIMG, actual quantity. FKIMG, let us see if it is there. Oh, it's not there. I have given some name by mistake, so that's a problem. So now you will get the values properly. So the advantage of having, so why do we do this much of work? Because we are getting this output with the help of that structure, right? So when we declare a structure, we are getting it. But why do we do this kind of thing? Because sometimes you will have a requirement saying that I want to make some column as editable. I want to make some column as like item should be displayed on the second position. Shipping point should be displayed on the fourth position. So some columns should be displayed in a different color. So delivery number is a key field. So this key field should be displayed in a different color. So such kind of requirements you generally will come across. So you can achieve all those things with the help of this manual field catalog. So what you can do is, for example, I wanted to display the first column as a key field. So then what I can do is I will say ls hyphen fcat hyphen key equal to x. If I put key equal to x, then the column delivery number column will be displayed with some blue color background, so that you can easily identify that it's a key field. So it will be differentiated with some different color. And in case if you want to make the partner as a second column, so you can make here as a 2, and you can make this a shipping point as a fourth column. So change that, you can alter the column numbers, and you can make something as editable. For example, you want to make shipping point as editable, so you can say ls underscore fcat hyphen edit equal to x. Okay, so but before going to the edit equal to x, because once you do edit equal to x, you cannot see the impact of giving the key in a blue color. So let me show you that first. So now you can see delivery number is coming with a blue color. Item is occupying the second position. Shipping point 1 to the fourth position. Okay, so now if I say a shipping point with the editable equal to x, then why I have not given previously, because if I give it x, you cannot see the blue color for VSTL, because it will be displayed in an editable mode. You can see that now it is in editable mode. You can enter some data here, for example. Okay, so then if you want to make some hotspot like what we have done in yesterday's session. So I wanted to make my ship to party, or I want to make my delivery number as a hotspotted. So then what I can do is I can go here ls hyphen fcat hyphen hotspot equal to
LSFcat is the work area, right?
Yeah, it's a work area, right? But work area data we are putting in an internal table, right? So that internal table we are passing it to function module. So first we will fill the work area for the particular WebLearn. And then the work area will be given to the internal table. This internal table in turn gives to the SAP function module. So now I have a delivery number as a hotspot, as a finger with a underline over here. Okay, so like this, similarly, for example, I want to make the quantity as a sum. By default, I want to see the sum.
But the delivery number, if I click, it has to open the delivery document.
It will. Like what you need to do is, maybe we will also look into that. So before going to that, I wanted to go to LFIMG. So here LFIMG, I wanted to make a sum. So I'll say ls underscore fcat hyphen do underscore sum equal to x. So scroll down to the bottom and you will get the sum. So here is the sum. Okay.
Okay.
So like this, you can do many activities. Like you can put one more empty column. You can display icon based on some condition, or else you can highlight some row with a different color. There are many features, many advantages if you provide the field catalog manually like this.
How do I know what are the options available?
Yeah, so how do you know? Double click on the work area.
Okay.
Then it will take you into the work area declaration, right? So this is your work area declaration.
Yeah.
Double click on the structure.
Mm-hmm.
It will take you to the structure declaration. So this is my structure. Structure has two includes. Look at inside. What is there inside the first include? First include again has another two includes. Look inside this. So what are all the things you have? It is available here. I have used key. I have used column position. I have used field name. I may be using some of the other things.
Now, if for example, there is something called just. I want to know what this just will do. How do I understand that?
Which one? Where?
Just JUST. Number 91. 92. Line number 92.
So this is they are trying to give here in the just you can provide these three values, either R or L or C. So that means you can right align, left align, and center align your field content.
Justification is it? Okay.
Yeah, justification. Okay, so but you can find out the documentation in reuse LV grid display documentation SAP help. If you search for reuse LV grid display, you can find out the documentation.
Where is it? Where to search?
Either you can go to SAP directly and SAP help, or else you can go for reuse LV field catalog merge function module. Inside the function module, go to the documentation. So that means go to SE37, go to reuse LV grid display, and there is an option to go to documentation.
Okay.
So the browser will open and browser will navigate you to different options. Here you have a very good documentation you can go through. In case if you still this documentation is not sufficient for you, so here each and everything, for example LS field cat, IT field cat.
Okay.
So what is that in IT field catalog?
Does it show all the, can you scroll down? Does it show all the fields?
Yeah. So yeah, it will show all these things.
Integration position. Okay. Or maybe then you have to go by okay. Or Google search if you put also it will come everything I think so, right?
Yeah, Google is much easier than searching here. So
exactly.
So this is a bit difficult, but you can do that in Google as well.
Okay.
Okay, so this is how the field catalog will work.
No, I just want to understand that two different the table and structure what you declared. I want to understand that.
See, table is to display the data.
Yeah.
And the field catalog is what are all the in the table, what are all the fields you are going to display. For those fields, the properties you are filling in another table and passing it. That's it.
No.
For example, I want to.
No, I'm asking about this thing. Where is that FCAT you declared, right?
Okay.
Where is that?
Okay, so this is your field catalog.
These two, the SLIS and T field cat, you took it from somewhere else, right? So how did you
see? How do we identify it? So ultimately, our aim is to pass this internal table to this function module, right?
Okay.
So we are filling this internal table to pass to this function module. This function module already has an internal table which SAP has already declared. So inside this function module, you have this IT field cat which SAP has already declared. So let us go inside the function module and look how the SAP declared this internal table. So in the importing parameter, SAP declared this internal table as slice underscore t underscore field cat LV. So I took the same reference and I declared an internal table here.
So what is that SL underscore? That is a table, is it?
It is a table type.
It's a table type. Okay.
It is a table type.
Not a
Table
data
type
element,
means
right? Yeah.
no. It's not a data element.
Okay.
It is a structure. This is a structure. You know types begin of end of syntax, right?
Yeah.
So this underscore field cat ALV is a structure. When you double click on this, you can see the types end of begin of end of syntax. So this list underscore field cat ALV is a structure.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a structure, and this is not a structure because when you double click on this, how it is declared? It is declared with the types keyword. In addition, it has an occurs keyword. When you have an occurs keyword, it is an internal table kind of declaration. But because of this types keyword, it doesn't have a memory. So you have an internal table without memory. So we'll call it as a table type.
Internal table without memory. Yeah. Okay.
We'll call it as a table type. So slice underscore t underscore field cat ALV is a table type. So if you give this table type to anybody, that means anybody means any variable.
Mm-hmm.
For this variable, I have given this table type. So this becomes internal table because I used the data keyword.
Okay.
So data gives this to memory, and this is become like an internal table. This LT field cat is like this. That means LT field cat log is like an internal table. LT field cat also has memory because of this data keyword.
Okay.
So LT field cat can store some value.
Okay.
It's an internal table.
Okay, I understand that. Okay. But structure, why we are declaring the second line item, you know?
This one why? Because if you want to fill this internal table, you need to fill the work area, then you need to fill the internal. You need to put that into the internal table. Work area you have
correct.
to fill.
Now, how did you fill up this thing, that type SLIS field catalog underscore ALV?
This, we know this, right? From function module, we know the table type.
Yeah.
This table type obviously will take the reference of a structure. When you double click on this table type, you can see that this table type is taking the reference of this structure.
Okay.
I'm utilizing the same structure for my work area.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Logically, if we remember, it's very easy. But the thing is, in certain interviews, they will ask for field catalog, which structure do you use? So that questions are actually stupid questions. Like because we know, like if we know how can we navigate, no need to remember this actually.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so just what you need to do is, in case if you want to say today we are passing this IT field catalog.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you are passing this IT sort. Then go inside the function module and look how IT sort has been declared.
Okay.
Declare a similar internal table in your program, and you can also, based on the table type, you can also navigate to the work area also. That means if you go here, see how the IT sort is declared. So go inside the function module.
But what is the difference if you are using IT sort and instead of IT field catalog?
Can you repeat? I didn't get your question. What is the difference between?
The IT field catalog and IT sort.
So IT sort is basically used to sort your data, which is there in your internal table. Okay, say for example, your output you want to sort based on a shipping point, or your output you want to sort based on the units, for example. So what you need to do is declare this internal table in your program, and in this internal table fill the details of which field you want to sort, whether ascending order or descending order, and then it will pass the internal table to the reuse LV grid display. Then that will be done in that way. For example,
so
now I'll show you.
Yeah, in the same program, if you want to use it, you will pass the same value here also, is it? IT sort.
Here, for example, I have this right. So this structure, I will declare this IT sort in my program. I'll show you that. How can we do that? It will not take much time for me. So I will go here, declare one more internal table, data, local internal table, LT sort type, slice underscore T underscore sort info ALV.
Okay.
I will also declare one work area, LT under LS underscore sort type, the structure which is declared by this table type. So let us go inside this table type and see what structure reference this table type is taking. Same, we have done the same process for the, okay, so I'll take this structure. Provide the structure here. Right, so then now what I'll do is, just wanted to show you the output once, so that I would like to tell you what exactly I'm doing now. So this is your output, right? Now which field you want to sort, tell me?
Maybe ship to party.
Ship to party is only one, or no, I have multiple.
Multiple are there.
Shipping point, okay, ship to party, okay. You want to sort by ship to party, right? So what is the field name for the ship to party, and whether you want to sort it ascending or descending?
Yeah.
Those two information you need to provide to IT sort.
Okay.
And that IT sort will be given to reuse LV grid display. So here reuse LV grid display should know that you are having such kind of requirement.
Okay.
Because ultimately this is the reuse LV grid display which is responsible for displaying the data.
Yeah.
So now what I'll do is I'll say ls underscore sort hyphen field name equal to, what is the field name you wanted to sort? Ship to party, so that is KUNWE or whatever. Let me check the field name.
KUNNR.
What is that? KUNNR. KUNNR. So this is the field name. And ls underscore sort hyphen ascending or descending. Ascending, if you want to do, put ascending equal to x. Now append this data, append this work area to your internal table LT sort. Okay, let me check this first whether my syntax is correct. Save it, check it. LS sort does not have a component called ascending. So let us see what it has. Let us go inside, double click on this structure. So it has a field name, table name, up and down. It doesn't have a ascending descending, but it has up and down. So let us do it upwards. So I'll come back to my program. I will say up equal to x, for example. Save it, check it. So now pass this internal table. Pass this internal table to reuse LV grid display where IT sort is there somewhere. Yeah, here. So here you pass this internal. So this function module come to know that okay, you are going to sort your output based on this internal table, and what what does this internal table has? This internal table has an entry saying that you want to sort based on corner upwards. So let us go. Let us have a pretty printer. Activate this and execute. So now you can see that. So first blank shift, that means there are some wrong entries. After that 150, 1000, 1012, it is sorted.
Yeah.
And if you want total subtotals based on shift party, you have a unit. If you have a quantity, right? So if you want to see the quantity subtotal, and then you can say ls underscore sort hyphen subtot equal to x. So there is a field called subtot which will give you the subtotals based on the field which you selected. As of now, in this scenario, based on shift party, I wanted to get the subtotals of the quantity.
Yeah.
You are getting the subtotals of the quantity. Right?
Yeah.
So this is how you can do it easily with the help of all the tables. There are many features like
Can just go back.
in ALV.
Okay. Can you just go up? No, just where did you declare the sort and the sort of? Can you show me? Scroll up.
Where we declared in this subroutine.
Yeah.
In this subroutine.
Show me what did we do for it? Okay, we just declared a sort. Okay. Only
One internal table, one work area declared.
Okay.
And I fill the internal table here, like just before calling the reuse LV grid display, I fill the internal table with field name upwards or downwards, or you want to do subtotal, you provide the features of that.
Okay, so anything which is beginning with in the call function, anything which is beginning with IT underscore field catalog, IT underscore sort, it means we have to pass the internal table.
I don't say anything beginning with IT. I'll say anything which is having a table type as a reference.
Table type as a reference. Okay. And what about
but of course,
okay?
What you said is also correct, but don't remember in that way because
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay. No, I understand. Technically, what you are saying is correct. Okay, like this, what else can be passed on? Like
What else can be passed on?
Internal table can be passed on. Variable can be passed on.
For example, if there is something called a layout.
Yeah.
This layout, what you can do is you can control all the entire layout. That means sometimes, say for example, you want to edit the entire layout. You don't want to give your output has 100 fields. Each and every field you cannot go and say edit equal to x, right?
Yeah.
You want to edit the entire layout. So in that case,
okay,
you can provide that at the layout level. Okay, so go and see how the layout is declared. See, this is layout type select underscore layout underscore ALV. If this is confusing, like you can always go to the importing parameter anyway. So here also you can see that is layout type select underscore layout underscore ALV. So declare this in your program. So do you think this is an internal table or work area? So what is this work area structure or table type? Double click on this so that you can come to know. So types begin off end off. That means this is a work area.
Yeah.
It's not an internal table.
Okay.
So No need to fill the internal table. Just fill the work area and pass it. Layout hyphen edit equal to X.
Yeah. Okay.
And pass this to this layout.
Okay.
So layout means it will be applicable for all the fields.
Yeah.
Entire layout, entire output. So all the fields are editable now.
Okay. Okay. No, so in the same ALU grid, we do whatever we want and then pass it on. Okay.
Yeah. So for example, you can give something here as a Zebra, ZEBRA. But Zebra, if even single field is editable, Zebra will not have the impact. Let me check. I made one. Okay, but even then you can look. Not a problem. Zebra is coming up. Do you identify what is the Zebra means? You can see these columns. You can observe this column.
Yeah, one by one.
Alternative
one, you know. Okay.
There is something called as XPA.
Okay. Oh my God.
Oh, XPA is not there. XPA is not there. Okay, then did I have anything else? Call width optimize. There is something called column width optimization. Let me check. Call width underscore optimize is there. It says call width underscore optimize. Check it. Activate. So that means in the layout, if you give an unnecessary spacing, the spacing will be taken out. So column width will be exactly based on the content of the column. So now columns are shortened. That means what I mean to say is previously column could have like this, little bit more width. Now it is exactly placed based on the content.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that on the layout level you can control some properties.
So here we
what are all the properties you can, what are all the possible properties you can control? Double click on this. There are two includes. Go into each include and see. Go to the first include. There is nothing here, dummy. Okay, let us go to the second include. Second include has again two. Go to the first include. So you have all these properties you can control by using this layout.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't want to put a column heading. You want to remove the hotspot. All these things you can do.
So many things you can do. Okay.
Similarly, you can pass everything. Each and every exporting importing parameter has its own purpose.
Yeah.
So for example, you have something called I underscore callback program. I underscore PF status. I underscore user command.
Yeah.
So each and every thing has its own purpose. I underscore callback program is for interactive report. For example, by double clicking on, you are asking me, by clicking on the by clicking on that, I should open the delivery document number, right?
Yeah.
Where should I write the code for that? In the same program, for example, maybe I can write the code within the same program. I can write the code on a different program also. There is an option. So if you are writing a code for within the same program, so you can say that a callback program is same program. Same program means Seed Pro.
Okay.
And there is something called I underscore user command. Utilizes, you can put here say Kanan's interactive report or whatever. So you give some name. So in this program, that means in the current program, you have a subroutine with this name. that subroutine will be called. What I'm saying is I'm writing here form and end form. So I'll go to the pretty printer. I'll have a pretty printer over here. So what I'm saying is, so here there is a callback program. Callback program means when you click on any field of the output, the program, this function module will call this program. This program means the current program.
Yeah.
And within that program, this subroutine.
Okay.
So control will go into this, and there are some two using parameters for this. You need to remember this, using some ABC type to SciUCom and XYZ type /cell field. There is no other option than remembering this, because inside this function module there will be a perform statement. So this function module inside, you will have a perform statement. That perform statement will have the using parameters. So because of that, we are providing in the form also this using parameter. So you need to remember this, no other option. So here we will put a breakpoint. Let us see what happens.
ABC and XYZ you don't have declare. Okay, ABC only declare.
ABC, XYZ are
here only.
I'm giving that so that you can provide any name. So just in order to make you understand, instead of ABC you put a proper name, that is a user command, and this XYZ is the same as that of /cell field. Yeah. So let us see now what happens. Now I click on this delivery number. So you can see the debugger goes into the subroutine which we just declared. So it is yet to open, it's not yet open, but it will go to the subroutine. Yeah, see now, it went to the subroutine now, which we created. So let us see what is there in XYZ. XYZ is a work area. In this work area you have many fields. Field name is Veblen, and what is there in that value is whatever the value you click.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so now what we will do is, we will go and we will set the parameter. So I'll say set parameter ID. You want to set the Veblen, right? So you wanted to open VL03N or VL03 or VL03N, VL03N. Fill the parameter, look at the parameter ID over there and fill it. Let us see. So here, go to the F1, click on F1 on the outbound delivery. Then go here, display the parameter ID is VL. Take this parameter ID as VL. Go to your program. So give here parameter ID, set parameter ID VL field XYZ hyphen value. So XYZ is a work area inside which it has a value. So that value will be whatever you double click, right? So that value. So after that you say call transaction VL03N. So now let us save it.
Okay.
Check it and activate. Execute this. Click on any one of the document. I'm clicking on 3507. So now you can see outbound delivery with 3507 it came.
Yeah.
Click on 34572. So it is opening up. And in case if you want to go inside that delivery, by default, you can also say something like and skip first screen. The transaction will be called and first screen will not be displayed. Directly it will take you to the second screen.
Okay.
So now 4572 I clicked on.
Yeah.
It will take you inside the document 4572.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So this is how we can develop interactive reports with the help of ALVs.
No, but here what
This
you
is
are
an
doing
interactive
is
report.
ABC and XY. I'm just trying to understand this. ABC, what you are
These
doing?
are two variables. These are two variables.
Okay.
Which see who is calling this subroutine? The subroutine is called by, there is no perform statement. If you observe, there is no perform statement for this. The perform statement is within this reuse ALV grid display. In standard SAP, inside this function module, they have written a perform statement. The perform statement is giving us the value on which you double click, the field name on which you double click, and the user command. That means there is some unique code when you double click on the particular line. So those things are getting into these variables. I am receiving those things into these variables. Okay, so instead of ABC and XYZ, you put here some.
No, I understand that. No, that ABC XY is that's okay. What I'm trying to understand is that. So what are we trying to do here? SciUCom is what is? What is that SciUCom?
SciUCom means a user command. That means it will hold a unique code which can tell you that whether you double click on a particular line or whether you are clicking on a button or what exactly you are interacting.
Okay.
It has a unique identification which can inform the developer whether you double click on an output or whether you are clicking on a button. If you are clicking on a button, which button? It will inform.
Okay.
And this is some work area type list_field cell field. So this work area has something as a value. That value you are utilizing in order to fill the parameter.
Okay, so that value is a part of that SLIS underscore cell field.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So
yeah. So this value we are receiving from the function module. The function module will send these two things, the function code and the work area. The work area has a value. The value which you are double clicking.
Okay. So here SciUCom, it will hold that when I click on one particular delivery number, it will say that he has clicked once on the delivery number. Correct.
Let us see. Let me go here. So here, for example, I double click on a shift to party. Then I went inside. Right? So because I double clicked. Because I double clicked on that. So you can see what is there inside. F code. Ampersand C1 is there. So ampersand C1 is a unique identification, which means that you double clicked on a line. Okay. Similarly, if you click on a maybe because I double clicked it.
Click on delivery number.
So maybe you click on, you may place some other button or something over here. You click on that. So once you click on that, what happens is it will go, because these are standard buttons. It will not go. But if you put your own buttons, so then again the control will come here. At the time, you can identify which button you click on based on the code. For each and every button, you will give some code. so that you can identify what you are clicking on.
Okay. No, if I click on the delivery number now, what will happen here? It will say it will show a different F code value because that is only one click we are going to do, right?
But I think that is a hotspot. Hotspot will convert a single click into double click. I have also not observed that. Let us see. So let us click on this, any one of this. So this is same ampersand IC1 because the hotspot is in turn converting the single click into the double click.
Okay. Because of the okay. So what is there in the work area now? Can this be work area now?
Work area has all the fields which is available in the structure /self field. So work area, see what
it will have
all the fields
number.
are there.
It has a delivery number. Okay.
It has a field name on which you click. You clicked on a Veblen field. You clicked on a delivery number.
Yeah. Okay, that's what is there in that. Okay. Yeah, this is clear.
You clicked on that particular value. Okay. So those are the things which are.
Can just go back.
Maybe you look into the code. Meanwhile, I'll bring the charger.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just execute this.
Okay. Check parameter. Okay. Value passing on to parameter ID. Okay. Yeah, this is clear.
That is that clear?
Yeah, this is very clear. Yeah.
So you can also say if work area hyphen field name equal to VBELN, then only do this. Else give a message.
Okay.
So this is what about your ALV.
Yeah.
Right. So now, for example, I double click on something else. I should get a message.
Yeah.
If I click here, it will.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe in our next session we will go with something called as a module pool.
Okay.
Where you can design your own screens, your own buttons, your own menu options.
Okay.
You can do all this designing like menus, buttons, and once you click on a button, what should happen? You can decide. You can do it. You can also see updating database tables.
Yeah. All right.
Fine, so we'll close and meet. Tell me whenever you are okay.
No, tomorrow I'm okay. Tomorrow also we can have because tomorrow is holiday for us.
Okay, fine then.
But what time is it okay? I mean, same time 8 o'clock is okay for you. I mean 12:30 is okay, right?
No, not 12:30, 11:30. Because tomorrow is I have an office, so I should be starting at least by 12:30. At least by 12:30 because I should be there in office by 1 o'clock itself.
Okay.
half an hour here and there is okay. So I should start by at least 12:30.
Okay, okay. So tomorrow we have to start by 7 o'clock, right? Uh-huh. So I mean, for me 7 o'clock it is. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
11:30 we'll meet. Okay, no problem. All right. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. 11, tomorrow
Yeah.
11:30. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do it.
All right. Yeah. No problem. Yeah. Thanks, Ram. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah. See you. Bye.